What's going on, guys? It's Asher here, back with another video. Today, this video is a start to a new series we're going to do on the channel. I have been in works with Schusterick and Prodigy to potentially start a pretty cool thing here. I'm not the most familiar with Prodigy. Rachel's not the most familiar with Prodigy.
I've probably thrown a lot more Prodigy than you have.
You definitely have. You have thrown more than me. But a lot of you guys I know are in the same boat. But Will has agreed to send us everything my bag would need. And over the course of like the next
54
6 weeks, there's not 54 in there.
It says quantity 54.
He might have sent us 54 discs. We'll find out here shortly. That would be absolutely nuts if that's the case, but it probably is the case. Anyway, we're about to open this up, and this series is basically going to be about learning together everything about Prodigy's lineup. I'm about to be exclusively Prodigy for this whole series while we learn together. Today, we're just going to do a little bit of an unboxing. We don't know a ton about a Prodigy, so these are going to be like our initial thoughts, I guess, and just a fun unboxing in general. But I'm super excited about this because I haven't got the chance to throw a lot of Prodigy in the past. I know me and you and like all of our friends, we all bag an A3. There's a whole group of us
I loved
throw
the
an A3.
A5 for a while. I loved the X3 for a while.
You threw an A2 for a really long time too.
Yeah, I've thrown a good amount.
Rachel has thrown a lot of Prodigy. I have dabbled, but nothing crazy because honestly, like most people, the flight numbers and their naming convention is actually extremely simple, but it's confusing if you don't understand it. So together, we're going to learn all this, and we're going to have a good time. And I'm just pumped to see what I can do with Prodigy. The end goal is over the next 2 tournaments, I want to be able to shoot my rating or better, which I'm rated in the 950s right now. I'm not the worst disc golfer, not the best, but you know,
just 950.
We're gonna see if that's possible, and I think it is. I'm really pumped about this because I've been throwing the same stuff for a really long time, so now I get a chance to actually dive in and learn something new. Before we go any further, I wanted to show you, Will, that I actually met you in 2021 with Rachel. Rachel was there. And you signed this MD4 for me. These are all the legends in my mind. Really, the only person I'm lacking now is Simon.
You made the cut.
And you made the cut. That's a big deal. We haven't opened any of these, and these are our first genuine reactions.
Wait, I need to
because we haven't. Wow, these look awesome already.
It's looking like 54.
Holy cow!
Oh my god!
Oh my!
I see so many cool colors.
Look how pretty these are. That's awesome. Hold on, we gotta pull this up so he can. Okay, I got you. That's cool.
All right, can I start?
Okay.
Are we starting from this end?
I think we start from over here.
Do I get to pick what color I like?
No, I think we start literally from the front and go forth.
A PA5.
So
I actually kind of like the feel of this.
It's kind of gummy, isn't it?
It's very gummy.
It actually, just for very quick.
What did I put with for the longest?
Comparison's sake, it kind of feels like a spore, a Discmania spore.
What is
Pretty
that?
similar to that. I'm sure you probably can't tell on camera, but it's extremely swirly on the backside, which is cool. This is a 3-4 -2 1.
-2?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm gonna go ahead and explain what I know, and I could totally be wrong, but I think I'm right. As far as the naming conventions go, a PA1 would be the most stable, and then a PA2 would be a little less stable, and then all the way up to a PA5 is going to be the least stable in that lineup.
Did I put with a PA2 or a PA3 when I was putting with Prodigy? Those Ganon ones.
PA3.
PA3.
We got PA3s.
All right.
Very cool.
Next, you got a ton of discs to get cracking on in here.
Several. Without making this an hour-long video.
Oh, I thought that was pink and yellow.
Here's another super bright yellow PA5. That's cool.
I'm cheating. I'm sorry.
This is going to be a really good throwing putter.
I kind of like the gummy feel of them.
Yeah, they feel great. So these are actually, that's a 400. These are both 400 Ultra Soft. So they feel really good in the hand. Very similar to what I would say. What would you say?
It's not like Star. It's softer than Star.
No, it's much softer than Star. It's like a
G-Star kind of.
no. Well, yeah, I guess, but it feels like the Bergs do. But I don't know what.
K1 soft.
I think they're like K1 soft.
Maybe
like
not.
The
I don't
most
know a lot about
comparable.
Castoplast. Okay, I'm gonna pull. These are the same thing.
Okay.
And I like the colors of these. Another PA5. 2 of them. One's got the Rasta kind of stamp.
So these are in 300 plastic.
I like these too. I like the rim on this.
Putting wise, these feel like they'd be pretty legit. PA5 here. So yeah, so this is a 300 soft. So from my understanding and watching some of Will's videos, the higher the number, this number right here, that means it's more durable. So like, I think 400 is maybe the highest. That's going to be your highest quality.
What was that one?
That's 400.
Oh, okay.
That's going to be your most long-lasting, durable plastic.
Hurry, there's another cool one.
And I don't know, I don't know a ton right now, but that's what this is all about, is learning and getting to know these discs.
These are cool. These are PA3s. I think you're going to like those.
Okay, here are
That's
PA3s.
swirly.
Super swirly. These are probably the most, what do you think, common disc that the Prodigy lineup people
These
putt
are what
with.
I putted with.
Rachel used to putt with these. I think Gannon putted with them. I want to say
this
Isaac
is one
did
too. Can I go ahead and pull it out?
as well. You were flying through this.
These are the same thing.
Okay.
This
oh,
one's
here's
just
another
cool.
one.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, this one's very cool. Look at
That's
the
very
swirliness
swirly.
in it. PA3.
I really like that one.
Okay, this is 300 soft compared to, well, those are 300 soft as well. But for some reason,
That one feels.
I like this one more.
I was about to say you're gonna like.
It feels
that one.
different, but I think it's probably just a mind thing.
It's a swirl. It's just. No,
They're uber swirly.
they are. They feel the same.
They do.
I
do
kind
feel
of
the
think
same.
you're gonna like these a lot.
I think so too. They feel like they would grab the chain real nice.
They are. They feel grip wise the same as like your Fireflies, but they're not as hard. Like they're more.
No, like you can actually press in with your thumb and kind of
Leave a thumbprint probably.
yeah, which is probably better in your colder weather conditions.
I'm really loving the swirl on this one. That's pretty awesome.
That is neat.
Okay, you gotta hurry because this one's cool. You're gonna like it. An A3.
Oh wow.
And she looks
Oh,
pretty
my
flat.
Wow. Another 400 ultra soft.
I would just
A3.
like to plug this. I bought an A3. I didn't even know what it was, but it had the Katrina Allen little hummingbird stamp on it.
Yeah.
And I threw it for forever. I still love it. It just wasn't in this bag because this bag can't fit as much. But I never knew what it was. I just knew it was a Katrina Allen disc. And then everybody in our town, well, that plays disc golf, not everybody in our town, but they all started throwing A3s.
Yeah, we all throw
Because
A3s
everybody
down.
really liked my really flat A3.
Right now.
So I started a trend. That's all I want to say.
Right now, as an open bag person, the A3 is my favorite approach disc, plain and simple. I do love the Berg X, but if you need fade, the A3
Reliable.
is the absolute best disc in all of disc golf for approaching, I think, personally.
I think I could probably round up 10 people that would say the same thing.
Yeah, easily.
All right. Ooh, okay. You liked my A5.
Yeah, we do have
Does
an
that
A5.
one feel... I have the first run.
We got a, yeah, we have a first run A5. So this is going to be a little less stable than the A3. Going to be more straight.
Mm-hmm.
I could see myself throwing this off the tee a lot.
Look at the little star stamp on it. Turn it around. It's got stars.
Oh, it does. Yeah, on the actual A5, it's got stars. That's pretty sweet. That's awesome. Yeah, I could see it's like a little glimmer. I could see myself throwing this off a tee.
That's the same thing.
So these are both in 400 plastic, which from my understanding is going to be your most durable, probably comparable to like Sea Line or Champion or any of those.
I think these are mine.
You think
I'll let
yours?
you play with them. But when you're done,
Oh man,
I think they're mine.
good gosh.
500 plastic.
Okay, so there you go.
A3.
I've already learned. I thought 400 was as high as it went, but
Little domey, but it's not bad.
yeah, these are both two A3s.
Hot pink. But it's
hot
like
pink.
chrome hot pink.
Uber bright. Super swirly, too. These are
Slight dome
slight dome,
compared
which
to that other.
ours that we throw, we kind of go for the flattest possible one. But these are going to be a little more stable and a little bit more reliable.
Which I'm fine with.
Excited to bag these.
Both
sure.
of them, I feel like you can toss one more.
Well, I mean, I probably won't bag them both at once, but
oh, that's great.
Yeah.
One of them can be for me. I love this color.
Yeah, these are cool. These are much neater than the ones that we have currently.
The pink is a very pretty pink.
We have one of the Kevin Jones ones, or we all bag the Kevin Jones.
Mine
I'm
is
trying
the
to think.
same
We
one.
have multiple. Yeah,
Find my gray one. It may be in my disc golf cart in that other room.
we have this one right here.
No, my hummingbird one.
This is the same. So this is 400 plastic. I've never thrown a 500, but we all throw the.
Is my hummingbird one
400s.
on there? You see a gray one?
Yeah, it's in there somewhere. Huh?
I wanted to show how cute it was, but that's fine.
Okay.
Oh, that's not it, but that is a hummingbird one. You liked this one.
I like
Anyways,
that.
it had one of these stamps.
Yeah, that's an A2, I think.
It's not. It's an
Is it
M4,
A5?
M something.
Okay. I don't know what that is. Anyway, we move on. I love these A3s. Like I've said, I already know exactly how these are going to fly. So I'm excited about I'm going to lean on these quite a bit probably in my early tournaments because they're just trusty and I know how they fly.
This is interesting to me because I have always wanted to see an A2, and
That
I
looks so
actually
flat.
think I like the A2.
This is like,
It's like board flat.
yeah, this is board flat.
Look how stable it is, though. Look at the flight numbers.
204.
I kind of think you're gonna like that,
That's pretty.
especially for like forehand approach.
I think this is a good backhand stable approach.
I mean, you would like that.
So
too.
these are really gummy too.
I hate when
which is
people do
cool.
that.
Well, I mean, it's, you know, you can handle a little
You're
bit.
breaking me.
Oh man, I do love this.
That's what I was gonna say. That one is. I really like that.
This is my favorite so far as colors go. I love the bright
He
yellow
loves
ones.
yellow.
Any of them that are easy to find, man, sign me up.
All right, so let's.
So
go
the
into
A2
these
is,
distance.
as far as speed goes,
It's the
A3, they're
same.
both 4 speeds. But
This one has more glide, and this one has
the-
more stability.
yeah, like we said, A2 is just going to be a tick more stable.
And a little less glidey.
Really cool thing about Prodigy though is if you find a lineup that you like the A series or, you know, any of the other ones, they're all going to feel very similar in the hand. So if one of them feels good in the hand, you know, your A5 or A3 or A2, they're all going to fly. I mean, they're going to fly differently, but they feel the same, which is pretty cool.
This is a D1 Air, which I feel like
Super light, I guess.
that's gonna crush.
Wow.
Look how at the ripple in the plate.
Looks like Blizzard, kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
A good way to compare it, I guess. Yeah, I can tell this is super light. So this is 13504. So this would be comparable to like a Venom, maybe from Discraft, or maybe like a Nuke OS. Probably not going to fly that way because it's light. But I wish I could get the... Yeah. So 158. One thing I do love about... They have all the weights and stuff on the sides. Very easy to find. And they're not on the bottom, which I like. I bet this honestly crushes.
Oh, I think you're gonna crush. It's 158. It's right there.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, that's cool.
I bet you crushed that for
Off
sure.
the tee, in like good bombing conditions, I think. that's
I
gonna
actually think you're gonna like this next
crush.
one. It's a D4.
D4, a good, beautiful yellow color here. Gonna be easy to find. 12.5 negative 2.2.
I think that's kind of like
Kinda
the
like a-
honey. It was a
A
strike.
strike is a 13 speed, but very comparable feel. Actually feels just like the
I
honey.
think you're
now
gonna like
you
that one the
said
most. Yeah.
Now I kind of want to see what the honey is.
It's negative 2.2 for sure, but
Is
I
it
think
really?
it's a 13 speed.
No, it's a 12.
Oh, is it? I
feels
have no
good in the
idea.
hand. This feels really good in the hand. I can get a really tight grip on that.
So what's that plastic? 400.
This is in 400 plastic, which is going to be, you know, your more premium plastic other than
These are the
500,
same.
but I don't think they all have 500.
They're all 400 plastic on these. These are all D4s as
So
well.
these are all D4s. He's gave me multiple to practice and I guess figure out which one.
I think the yellow is going to be the one
like
you
the
lean
best.
towards.
Oh, this is cool. Okay, so the blue one is 163. White one is 171. And then I assume this one's
170. You're gonna crush that.
Yeah, that's gonna probably be my go-to driver.
I wouldn't say that. I think the next one might be changing your mind a little bit. You're gonna like the yellow. It's like another chromatic effect, a D3. 12.5, negative 1.3.
What do we?
And I would just like to let you know I'm keeping the second one.
First thoughts. This reminds me a lot of Dynamic Lucid.
Yes, the
plastic.
chameleon plastic.
Like the chameleon plastic. Yeah. Man, that's sweet.
So this is one too. Can I go ahead and pull it out because it's the same thing, same.
You
plastic?
can feel the small. I don't know if you can see that. This is a 12.5, negative 1.3. So a D3. And a lot of you have probably wondered, because I've always wondered, what is Prodigy's Destroyer?
That's that.
D3. That is exactly what this is. This is 167. This is also probably going to absolutely mash for me. I'm excited to
So I'm glad you like that.
get this in the field.
Because the pink one with the leopard stamp can be mine. No, you can't.
Yeah.
You can throw it for your round, but I want that.
I don't know.
I call dibs. It's a 173.
Well, we might need another leopard print here.
I love that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, 173 leopard
Pink
print.
with a little leopard.
Pink. Got the shimmer.
You like yellow.
Okay,
Remember,
so these are 500 plastic. All right, so there is a lot of 500 plastic stuff. This is going to be, yeah, like I said, closer to shimmer or whatever they would call that in Dynamic versus the 400, which is more like star, in my opinion. Man,
I love that pink one.
I'm pumped with this. I've
the
already
500
know.
plastic, I think, is definitely my favorite feel out. Which obviously, if it's the nicer one, I'm gonna love it.
Just with what we've looked at, I think I could go put a good round. I mean, straight out the gate, a good round down. D3.
Yeah.
So another one, right? No. Yeah.
You just got one D3.
Did I? Okay, you're confusing me now. Okay. All right. Yeah, we've already looked at the D3. That is the destroyer essentially.
Okay, so next is a D1, which is super uber stable. Oh, but feel that in your hand. So it's 172.
So I guess the D1 would be like the. Oh man, it's super flexible.
That's what is that like a nuke maybe? Nuke OS?
Well, with a 12 speed, so a nuke OS would be a 13 speed. But it's probably like a nuke. Well, I don't know what it is. I don't know what would be comparable to that, but it's very stable. At least the numbers read very stable. I think I could, in a good headwind, I could probably get a good mash on this. And 172. I'm really glad that he didn't send me max weight everything because I don't throw max weight everything.
Actually thrives with
really
lighter weight things.
Enjoy the lighter ones because I can get a lot more different variants. So
fairways is what we have entered into. This one is very flippy.
Okay.
I would love to see how you throw this.
This right here is an F9. We actually have one of these in the closet, and it's going to be the giveaway for this next video. So comment "Thank you, Will" down below to be entered in for a chance to win this. Just like, comment, and subscribe, most importantly. And comment "Thanks, Will" down below to be entered in a chance to win this one. Straight from our closet. I will say these are very, 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 very flippy. It's -5. This one right here in the 500 plastic is -4, so maybe this one's a little more usable, I would say. These are going to be for your new people. Are going to really enjoy something like this.
You never know. Somebody might like one.
I may be able to put down a pretty spicy roller with this. I don't know. We'll see.
Can we go to the next one?
Yeah.
All right, so this is the reblend plastic. The recycled.
Oh my gosh.
I think it looks kind of cool.
FX4. 9.5, -2. So this is going to be really similar to a Valkyrie as far as flight numbers go. And it's in the reblend plastic here, which is a recycled plastic. This is one of the coolest Prodigy discs I've ever seen. I love this. My first ace was a Valkyrie. So anything in this flight, or a CD2, anything in this kind of slot, I love. That's very cool. And this is 169 too, so I bet it goes a mile.
So if you like that one, can I have the pink one with the money stamp?
Maybe.
I
I'm
want all the
gonna need
pink
backups,
discs.
but
You can play with them first.
this is a very nice hot pink. Oh, money
Money stamp.
FX4 stamp. That's pretty sweet.
I know.
And this one's actually in the 400 plastic, so I don't know how the reblend plastic flies. We'll be able to do a video on that. I'm going to go ahead and assume that this 400 plastic is going to be a tick more stable than the reblend here, possibly. This is 169. This is 174, so I do assume this is probably going to be more stable. I've been thinking about what this feels like, and it feels exactly like Castoplast main plastic feels. Do you know the name of that? Like the really pretty green colored ones. That's how this feels, and I absolutely love that. All right, next one.
Next are, since they're the same, can I pull them out together?
I guess so.
They're F3s.
F3. So these are going to be slightly more stable than...
They're different.
Wow, an 8-speed. That is something I don't have in the bag at all right now. Any kind of 8-speed. Which I think the Cicada is an 8-speed. I think that is like the most common 8-speed around. But this is a 8.5 -2.2. So you're looking at a really straight flying 8-speed.
So this is an F3, but it's a 7.5 -1.2.
So the higher the plastic, so like this is 500 plastic, they're going to go ahead and adjust the flight numbers for you. So this is going to fly a little bit more stable than the 400 does, which is pretty cool. I like how they changed that. A lot of companies don't do that.
You just have to assume.
You just have to assume, right?
I'm liking that one. I feel like that would crush.
I love
that blue's a pretty color.
The 400 and the 500 plastic are definitely going to be my favorites.
The next ones are money. Money. They're the same thing, so I'm pulling them out at the same time. It's called a feedback. 9.5 -1.3.
Kevin Jones, feedback. 9.5 -1.3.
I feel like these
are really cool with an awesome stamp.
Here's the pink one.
9.5 -1.3. So kind of like a Firebird-ish, maybe. Kind of. Decent comparison, maybe. I'm excited to know how these throw later on.
I feel like those
two pink colors.
The other one is orange.
These are probably, orange and pink. These are probably going to be like my utility disc. I imagine a lot of forehanding with these bad boys. I imagine off the tee. I don't honestly know which one I'll throw right out the gate, whether it'll be the orange or the pink.
I like the orange.
We'll have to see how those fly to see which one I'll.
All right, so the next one, I don't foresee you throwing this one, but you are. It's an H7. Again, just another really flippy.
H7 in 400 plastic. So this one is a 10.5 -4.1. So like I said, this number right here, the higher it is, flippier. So H7 is going to be very, very flippy. I don't know what I would even compare this to, honestly.
This is another one.
All I know is this could be a really fun, like, forehand roller, flip up.
It'd be interesting to try these and just, see how you can incorporate them in your game. Right
now, I throw a lot of overstable stuff all the time, and really,
No.
Unlike approaches and stuff, I go overstable.
Okay, I was about to say.
Off the tee,
this man will throw the flippiest driver off the tee.
I'm pretty neutral.
On straight hyzer.
Yeah, I'm a big hyzer flip person. A lot of people have compared me to Ken Climo. I'm just kidding. No one's ever said that comparison. But he's a big hyzer flip guy, and that is kind of how I play. I throw everything on the same angle, and I just let it flip up and do its thing. H7, pretty cool disc. Excited to see how this one flies. And then we have an H7 in the 500 plastic, which it's going to be a little more stable. So this one's actually a 9.5 -4.1. Which in the hand, the 9 feels a little better to me, personally.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But I'm excited to see how these fly and actually compare them out in the field. I'm pumped because tomorrow morning I'm going to go film a Lash Cash round, which is basically just me playing a practice round at the next tournament I'm going to play is location. And the whole goal is just to get last cash and MPO or better. So that'd be fun.
We're on to the mids. I really like this one.
Officially.
I think you're going to really like this one.
Wow.
It's an MX3.
MX3 in 400 plastic. So this is a 5402. So initial thoughts and just looking at it, this is going to be very, very comparable, I would think, to a Rock 3. Or a Rock, I guess, probably. Yeah, I like this.
I like the color.
I'll be honest with you, if you followed the channel for any amount of time, you'll know that I'm not a big mid person in general, so I'm going to have to like try to find a use for this probably. But I'm excited to give it a rip and see how it goes. I got little hands, so mids just feel kind of funny to me.
Well, I think you'll like this one better.
Okay.
This is an MX2. Little more stable. Feels great in the hand.
MX2. So the MX3's got this bead. MX2, no bead. And it is 5403.
I think that one I could see you incorporating more.
This, I'm going to throw a lot.
I was about to say.
I can throw this all the time. This feels very... Honestly, all of the Prodigy discs feel very good
in the hand.
In the hand, as far as the shaping of them.
I can tell that one feels a little bit better than this one.
This, it just feels big.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it just feels... not
with
talking negatively, but I don't have huge hands. And
you got small hands, boy.
Yeah.
I just can see you throwing this one more.
Small hands, big heart. And... Yeah. So I'm definitely going to rely on my more stable MX2 here, probably. This is a 176. That's cool. I didn't look at the weight on the other one. 178. Nice.
So we've got some M4s up next. I'm going to give you this one first.
From what I understand, the M4 is like the go-to mid-range for all of the pro level guys. On the Prodigy team.
That's a lightweight. That's a 164.
This is a lightweight one, so it's probably gonna... This is a 5.5, -1.1. So you're looking at pretty straight, but it's light, so I bet it turns a little bit and maybe it comes back. I do like that color a lot.
I do too. I think that's gorgeous.
And so this is Air Spectrum plastic. So we're gonna be one of your lighter ones. That's cool.
This is the same thing in 500 plastic, but look at it, how it looks kind of starbursty.
That is very cool. So another M4 in the slightly more durable plastic, I guess one could say.
Probably the most durable.
Yeah, in the most durable plastic, the 500 plastic. And a good blue color.
I like that blue.
Wow.
I know, I really like that one.
It's kind of funny because everybody gives Prodigy a hard time because their naming conventions aren't just animals. Like the way they name things actually makes sense. And this is so funny to me, but it's the truth, honestly. And a lot of people, all my life, I've been scared to kind of get into Prodigy because I just didn't really know how the naming went, and it's really simple.
You just have to be willing to learn.
You just got to be willing to learn, and that's what we're going to do together. Also, now's a good time to say that if you're interested in any of these discs, I'm going to have a link down below if you want to go check out anything you want to look at. I'll be able to tell you more about stuff as I throw them, and I'll tell you my favorites. But yeah, very cool. That link is going to give you 10% off. So that was very cool of Will to do for my subscribers.
Okay, then we've got another M4. It's in the 400 plastic.
M4.
This is what you just had.
In the
400
plastic.
Which I kind of like.
I gotta
the way
be honest.
That one is...
This is yeah. I'm going in with you. This plastic, aka the 400 plastic, in this particular disc feels a little more comfortable than the 500 plastic.
It's just kind of more grippy, I think. Last but certainly not least, we've got a M2 in the 300 plastic.
M2 in the 300 plastic.
Which... So
I think their plastic goes all the way down to 200. I could be wrong, but this is the only 300 plastic disc that we have. It'll be interesting to... This is just going to beat in and fly a little bit different, a little quicker. But pretty cool overall. Man, Will, thank you so much. I will not disappoint you.
What's your favorite?
Oh. That's so tough.
I know my favorite.
I will say too, and what I'm gonna do a lot of like rounds with just a couple of discs, so I can learn how they fly. Because right now I've got an overwhelming amount of stuff to learn, but not really. I'm gonna obviously throw these a lot, which these are the feedbacks, pretty similar to a Firebird as far as numbers go. And then I love the FX4 because that's very close to a Valkyrie. And then what else we got in here? The D1, a little stable, probably. Yeah, that D3 right there, most comparable thing to a destroyer. Probably gonna throw it a lot. And like I've told you guys before, here on this channel, we live and die by the A3, so that's gonna be a really heavy hitter for me. And then as far as putters go, I'm gonna go PA3, but
oh, that one. Let me see it.
I like to
see this one.
I'll probably bag all three of those, but I'm going to putt with the blue one. For some reason, as far as I think it has been settled, I think I'm actually going to go with the PA5. Putting putters go, I like to have one that's slightly different than. Are you hiding my putter? I like to have one that's slightly different than the other because I don't know, it's just a mind game. I want to be putting with the exact same putter every single time, but I want another one to have in my hand and as a backup. So that's.
But this one's cool. I love the blue on that.
Yeah,
I think you're gonna like these a lot.
Yeah, I'm pumped about to see how these fly. Guys, thank y'all for watching.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We got a lot of really fun stuff coming up. I'm really pumped about all this. You guys are actually going to get a couple tournament rounds coverage. So that'll be really cool. Shout out to the people that are going to help me do that. Shout out to Will again. Thank you. I'm very excited. If you're interested in any of this stuff, go down below, check out the link, get your 10% off, look at some stuff. And we're going to learn Prodigy together. But before we go, I got to do one more thing. I got to do the giveaway from last video.
I think we have to add, though, that Charlie would really like all of these.
Oh my gosh.
Charlie, if you're watching, which I know you probably are, they got your pink.
Yeah, Charlie, you need some pink stuff, brother. They sell a lot of pink stuff. I mean,
look at all of these.
There's a bunch.
I just keep thinking your bag needs these.
Now, peace.